Lou, homeowners have plenty of options when it comes to home security these days, but one of the most obvious ones is calling a major distributor, having them send someone to your home, drilling some holes and installing a traditional wired system, and then signing you to a contract for 3 or 5 years at a cost of $40, $50, even $60 a month. Well, some homeowners have gotten tired of the contracts and cost of that approach and taken matters into their own hands, choosing an easy-to-install, do-it-yourself system that has all the bells and whistles. That's the sound of a 105 decibel alarm going off as part of a do-it-yourself system in the home of Aaron Vigil Martinez.
I was skeptical and I said, it's really that easy? I kept reading more on the components and really no contracts and just the low monitoring fees. And I decided to take my chance on that. I've been very happy.
Aaron lives in Chevy Chase, Maryland, a residential suburb just a few miles from the White House in Washington, D.C. When he and his wife moved in their townhouse a few years ago, they knew they wanted something more than just locks on the door to make them feel safe in their home.
Well, it all started with some car break-ins on the street, and they were getting pretty brazen. In my searches, I came up with Simply Safe, and it was almost a godsend because it was as easy as really just sticking on these sensors, and it was even more than I could have ever asked for in home security.
So now tell me a little bit about the system and how you ended up putting it up and how it works.
Sure. Well, the first thing, much like both any of the components that you get, there's a double-sided tape on every component. So with this, all you have to do is take the tape off and adhere it to any surface, such as the wall. If you're a little more hesitant, it comes with screws that you could screw it into the wall. Essentially, most of the components have a plate, and you can slip it back on like that.
When you choose a DIY option and you order online, within 24 hours, a box shows up on your doorstep with everything you need to feel safe in your home. The Simply Safe system comes with a base station that you centrally place, and it communicates wirelessly with the entire system. It also comes with your keypad. Simply take off the two-sided tape and place on your wall. It also comes with a varying array of motion sensors and entry sensors for doors and rooms. It comes with everything you need and is completely customizable to the size and needs of your home.
From a small condo owner to, living in a townhome now, I started off with a very basic system with maybe 5, 6 components, and it's grown now. You can add on, so it kind of grows with you as you grow in life.
Let me give you a quick primer on security for your home. Think of it in layers. One layer is to alert you if someone breaches the perimeter of your home through a window or a door using entry sensors. Another layer is if someone happens to breach the perimeter of the home without being detected, these motion sensors will capture their movements in the house and alert you as well. A final layer alerts you to environmental changes in the house using a smoke detector or a carbon monoxide detector if you choose, and a breach of any of the layers in your house, and that alarm goes off. And boy, that's noisy. That's enough to scare off an intruder in and of itself. But if you want other options as well, they exist too, right, Aaron?
Yeah, if you don't want just the noise of the alarm, they also have 24/7 monitoring. And you can get that via text message or email alert, and also a phone app. You can monitor from home, far away. You can turn it off and on.
The Simply Safe system runs anywhere from just over $200 to $550, and generally the bigger your home, the more you'll spend. Considering some alarm companies offer to install their systems for free, that may sound like a lot. But these systems offer top-shelf wireless monitoring for roughly half of what you would pay for a traditional system. And they require no contracts, saving you hundreds, even thousands of dollars a year. Alarming, isn't it?